Right, okay, I'm walking around my house, sort of like a little bit of a loser. Basically my entire family's gone out and they've left me to my own devices, which is never a good idea. And I can't find the camera, so I can't make a vlog on my camera, so instead I'm using the tablet. That's probably another reason why I'm walking around the house, is because I really don't have anything to talk about, but I sort of want to pass the time. I guess the first thing I really want to talk about is something that's been going around the internet a lot, and that's the Giovanna Plowman, or Plowman, or however the fuck you pronounce her name, sucking a tampon, which is disgusting in any right. But it's just the weirdest thing I've ever watched, and I've watched every Seth Green movie ever. Basically, if you haven't seen the video, I advise you not to see the video. I mean, it will mentally scar you for the rest of your life. But, for those of you who haven't seen the video, it's basically, I'm not sure why, but it's basically a girl doing a period video, and what she does, she pulls out her own tampon, and proceeds to basically suck on it, or like it, you know, it's just disgusting. She just sucks on it, and she sucks it dry, basically. And thinking about it now, I'm not sure why I watched it, because I threw up like twice. It is quite grim. And now the worst part about it is, she was like, halfway through the video, she was like, "Oh, I know, I'm going to turn on some music, because that will make it less awkward." She's sucking on a tampon. How can anything make that less awkward? And the fact that you put it on YouTube for the entire world to see it, I mean, words can't describe how stupid you must be, because as we've known from many a time, you know, Amanda Todd put something on the internet, met a sticky end. This girl, apparently, I don't know for sure, but apparently she did commit suicide in the end. And as much as I'm not saying that's a good thing, because obviously that's quite cruel, if you are stupid enough to put something on the internet like that, prepared for a hellstorm of abuse and insults and, you know, the most horrible things, because human beings are horrible, horrible people in the end. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a saint, because I'm not, because I'm probably one of the most sick and cruel individuals you'll ever meet, but I do have a sense of compassion and a heart, in some sense, that I know where to draw the line. But this girl got a lot of shit for this video, and there's a lot of, especially on Twitter, I'm on Twitter a lot, there's a lot of parody pages or parody accounts of her, and the tweets are all the same, something like, this morning I read something that said, Giovanna Plowman, she said, "About to release my new line of tampons, yes, they will be edible." I mean, that's sort of disgusting, considering the girl did kill herself. The fact that it happens a lot as well, it's not just like one or two, it's hundreds and thousands of accounts. I mean, if you were to type in Giovanna Plowman into Twitter or Facebook, I'd suggest it take you days to go through all the accounts, because it's just sick and it's just wrong, to be honest. You know, the girl is dead, let her, you know, rest in peace. Let her rest in peace, you know. the fact that someone will keep going on and on and on about it is sort of sick, and it sort of suggests that they have nothing else to do with their lives but belittle other people to make themselves seem big, which I think is sick and twisted. And another thing with the whole Giovanna Plowman thing, the original video got put up and then taken down again, and then someone found the video again and put it back up, and obviously got taken off again, but it's been repeatedly tried to been put up over and over again, obviously because some YouTuber wants to get a lot of views, and 2, people think it's funny. I mean, in some extent it's a girl sucking on a tampon. There is something sort of humorous about that if it was in a comedy aspect, but it's not a comedy aspect, that this is real life, and the result of that video was that the girl took her own life, which I don't think many people understand or know about, that Giovanna did take her own life because of the abuse she got from the video. I think if people knew that, then the accounts wouldn't stop full stop, but there'd be a definite decrease in them, which I'd really like to see, because, you know, the girl is dead, let her rest in peace, as it were. I did a lot of background research into this before making this video, so excuse me if I keep pausing, but that's me trying to think of new information to pass on to you. But if we take a look back at the other incidents on the internet that have caused girls to take their lives, Amanda Todd was a very, very, very recent incident, and one that took the entire world by storm. Well, I think it did anyway. For those of you who didn't know what the Amanda Todd situation was, basically a girl posted, I think they were naked pictures, but I'm not, so don't quote me on that. They may have been naked pictures, or at least pictures in her underwear, on the internet. And after the abuse she got from people, she then took her own life. And I watched the actual Amanda Todd video, and it was rather touching, because it does really touch on some key aspects of life, really, that it's, if you look at what that girl's sort of been through, yes, she did something stupid by posting naked pictures of herself, again, don't quote me on that, on the internet, which I'm not defending that at all. That is a stupid thing to do in anyone's books, but in the end, she took her own life, and there have been so many jokes about, you know, drinking bleach and things like that and self-harm, and it does make me angry. I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't. It does make me very angry, and it does sort of make me lose faith in humanity as such, because what it is people taking the piss out of a girl who's killed herself, and that's never ever a good thing to do. You know, it's just sick and it's just wrong. That girl had a family, and, you know, she is a human being. She does to be treated like a human being, not treated like some form of animal. If you haven't seen the Amanda Todd video, then I do advise you to go and watch it. It is a very touching film. Well, short film, I'd say. And you know what? If you are going to comment in the description and say horrible things about this girl, then fine, do it, be it on your own head, sort of thing. I don't care what your personal opinions are. If they're negative, fine, you can say that. I ain't going to respond. It's not me to argue for her. But this video is basically just for me to put my point around about how much I do generally dislike social media and Facebook because they have such a negative impact on anything. And it's sort of no wonder teenagers have such a bad press, to be honest, if we're the reason that 2 girls have taken their lives. So yeah, I'm sort of just going to wrap this up now. Thank you very much for watching. Follow me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter down in the description. Comment what you feel about both girls, either or if you have anything you'd like me to talk about in my next video, then go ahead and tell me. I'll make sure I do it as soon as possible, probably today, as I really have nothing else to do. But you know what, thank you for watching. Just be careful about what you say on the internet, because to you it may be a joke, but to someone else it could be something that pushes them over the edge to do something that's really quite stupid. So anyway, thank you for watching.